Clash of Champions is a few weeks away, a little over a few weeks away, and we have a lot more matches to go over, so we'll go through them as quickly as we can. First off, the United States Championship will be on the line in a triple threat match as the champion Baron Corbin defends against Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. It was originally going to be Bobby Roode versus Baron Corbin, but apparently Ziggler has been put in the match. I don't really know why. You know, maybe it's just to make the match a little better because that's what Ziggler does, to be honest. It's not that he's a bad guy, he's just kind of there in this match. Which, hopefully, he can prove me wrong. I just don't understand why he's in there other than to make the match better. Again, that's just what he can do for a match. As far as him winning the title, though, I don't think it'll happen. I feel like either Baron will retain or Roode will win the title. It's not that Ziggler doesn't need it. Ziggler really needs some kind of push, some kind of momentum. Just something to keep him relevant. I wouldn't be surprised if he won the title, but I don't think it would happen. I think that Corbin's going to hold it for a while, and we can just see what happens from there. Next off, we have a match with stipulations that have changed a lot. Originally, it was going to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton and a partner of his choosing. That partner became Shinsuke Nakamura, so it'll be Nakamura and Orton versus Owens and Zayn. But the referee will be Commissioner Shane McMahon. And if Owens and Zayn lose, they will not only be fired from SmackDown, but all of WWE. Which I feel like Owens and Zayn will win the match. Because sure, management has not been high on Sami Zayn, but they still see something in Kevin Owens, so to fire both of them would be something. Unless the loser of the fall is fired, or something like that. I feel Zayn and Owens will win that match. Next up, a triple threat match. No, I'm mistaken. It is now a fatal four-way for the SmackDown Tag Titles, as the Usos will defend against the New Day, the team of Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, and the team of Rusev and Aiden English. Of course, English and Rusev won the opportunity to be in this match because they went on SmackDown this week in a tag match. But it's interesting because really, I don't know what they'll do with this tag division. I really don't, because the Usos have held it for a while now, and the New Day, this probably is their last chance at the titles. Gable and Jordan finally get their rematch in a way because of one of them getting counted out or winning by count out at least. That's them not winning the titles. And Rusev and English are just won the opportunity to be in this match. I really don't know what's going to happen here. I feel like the Usos will retain, but I would not be surprised if any of these teams won the titles. But I don't feel it'll be Rusev and English's time yet, because they recently have just become a team. It's the same for Gable and Benjamin, and that just leaves the New Day and the Usos. And I feel like the Usos will retain again. And finally, the SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte defends against Natalya. It will be a lumberjack match. You can't really call it Lumberjill anymore. So it's a lumberjack match with, I believe, the remnants of the Welcoming Committee. So Carmella, Tamina, Lana, and the Riot Squad of Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan. Now, those who have never seen a lumberjack match before, it's very simple. The lumberjacks are there to make sure the combatants do not leave the ring, or do not leave the arena, for that matter. It's interesting, especially since Carmella is one of the lumberjacks, because she can technically cash in her case, who she's apparently named Frankie, which I don't know why, but it happened. So she could cash Frankie in at any time during this match, or specifically after the match. So I feel like, I don't know. It really depends on what Carmella does in this match. Because I will say Charlotte will retain just so Carmella can cash in and win there, but I would not be surprised if Natalya won the title back. But regardless, I feel like we'll have a cash-in at this pay-per-view, and Carmella will win the title in some fashion. And with that, Clash of Champions is a few weeks away, a little over 2 weeks away, and we'll see what happens from here, because there could be pre-show matches, there could be any matches that can be made in the near future.